So we are going to talk about that. So how do we give the parents' energy to the kids, right? So when that happens, sometimes any age group, it could be 1-year-old or 16-year-old, and they're upset, they cry. We often see that. So 1-year-old, when they cry, most of the time we think it's the food. They're hungry. So for example, if they're hungry and our food is not prepared yet, so what we do? Generally that happens 1.5 or 2-year-old. We're still cooking and they are hungry. They will be like, with the hunger, they get that pain in the stomach. So I want you guys to give a little bit of milk at that time, like half glass of milk. They'll calm down because they can wait another 30 minutes with that. So then by then you will be done with your cooking and then you can feed them at that time. So these are the little tips you can think of whenever they are not happy. Just take a minute of time and ask that question within you. What do I do right now crying? Is it the stomach pain, colicky, or is it something else? What my mother instinct is telling me, even my soul. Ask the question and give 1 minute of time. Generally, you get the answer from your soul. Either, sometimes if they are colicky, you know what to do, right? Either you give a small cut prune, or if you're feeding, you eat the prunes 2 or 3, then their colicky will go away by next feed. If they are eating regular food, then cut the prunes into small pieces and give it to them. They will nicely eat. But if they can't eat the prunes, then soak the prunes in water and give that water to them. So these are little tricks you can use. Even in that you can put a little bit of jeera in when you're soaking the prunes. Even the jeera soaked water also really good for those babies. They can immediately release their pain, any age. But if they're talking and they're upset with you, especially, okay, we can talk about the younger age, right? And they want to get something, they want to buy something, you said no, so they're upset. So they are crying, mommy is not giving this, they are upset, they are shouting. Sometimes some kids, they're so cranky. Prunes means it's a dry fruit, it's a fruit. It's called prune, Prunes. So you get that in any American store, any grocery store, you get that. Even in Target you have, Walmart you have, anywhere you have that. You get in the bottles or boxes. So it's called dry fruit actually. So you can get that. So if they are crying and you go and ask, they wanted to, you didn't give something they wanted. You said we can't afford to buy that, or you said I don't want to buy that, you're not going to study, or something else you said and you didn't buy, right? So they're crying. So at that time, what do you do? At that time, instead of telling them, first of all, the answer, what you said is wrong. That's why he's crying. First of all, when he comes and asks you, Mummy, I want to buy something, you say that, okay, beta, we'll buy. Do not tell when you're going to buy. First thing you say, okay, we'll buy. But what you want to do with that toy, what you want to do? How many days you are going to play? And how you are going to play? What is the benefit you are going to get? You want to check online or you want to sit and think? I need those answers before I buy. So he comes and tells you there are no benefits, Mummy, but I will play when I in a free time, I just want to play with that, right? And then you ask them, is it plastic or steel? What it is going to do to the earth when you're done? What you're going to do with that? If you throw, what happens in the earth, right? So ask that question. So ask several questions about the thing he's going to buy. So finally, he will come and say, you know what, that is going to damage the earth. That's not good for me to play. Don't buy it. This is what they will generally, if the kid is thinking and realizing, they'll come and say. That's how you should ask the questions. Because your end results, you want him to decide or her to decide what you are saying. So younger girls, if they, if they have menstrual period time, and then they have the pain, they have stomach pain, you be with them. You need to work. Okay, if you're a working woman. So you go, you sit 2 minutes, you hold their hand and ask them, do you want me to put the leaf today and want me to be with you? Are you really hurting? Shall I get you a warm towel? Or you want to, medicines are not that great. But warm towel or mint, all natural remedies you do. Mint, Zinda Tilasmat, it's a white crystals you get in India. It's called mint, and that will actually immediately you can see the results if you apply on top of it. It feels like Zinda Tilasmat also really good if you apply and put the warm towel on their stomach. That will reduce the pain. So, and even they can take as a tablet that mint. If they swallow it, also healthy. It's good and it reduces the pain. And then ask them, would you want me to put the leave and stay with you? Most 90%, 99% of the time, no, mommy, you go, you work. I'm okay. I'll handle it. Give them warm towel. How much time it takes for you to give the warm towels, 2 warm towels, and ask her if it goes lower. If you want, I can do the work in the same room. So when that warm to goes, let me know. I will warm it again. Or put a rice cooker there with a little, when you, after warming, you put it on the warm, keep warm. And then put these towels in there. It will keep it warm. So, and then she can put it whenever she wants. You do those little things which makes her comfortable so that she won't be too upset or angry on, otherwise she'll accumulate each time something happens. My mom doesn't care me. My mom doesn't love me. No one cares about me. That's when it accumulates. Those continues when they get married too. So make sure it won't accumulate and you're always there for her. I'm not asking you to give like pamper too much and give them all the things which whatever they ask. You should never do that. But immediately say yes, but let them think and let them say, no, don't buy. Ask all the questions. In the million questions you should ask when they ask you something. And when they are crying because they are hurt, their friend said something or you said something, they're hurt. First of all, you should not say anything to them. Always have that pampering thing. But if they told something which you didn't like, instead of even subjects taking or the college or they're not studying for the SAT, those, you go sit and talk to them, have a discussion and have questions, but never tell them what to do or never shout at them to do something. That's going to reverse. That's never going to work on them. Never works if you shout, if you raise your voice. Whether they are babies or whether they are grown kids, it does not matter. And then when they're crying, always be their side first. Tell them you're absolutely, Nana, I'm with you. I'll support you. What do you want? Tell me. I'm always there for you and I love you so much. You are my favorite child. Always tell the child. If you have 4 children, tell 4 of them that you're my favorite child. I'll tell you a secret, you tell them you're my favorite child. Does not matter. You tell 4 of them, but you have to tell all of them, okay, separately. And also, always be with them and be concerned, hold their hand, look into their eyes, but you don't cry with them. That's never do that, because what she's doing is not right. If you're crying also, you're supporting them to cry. Because I'm not saying do not allow them to cry. That's one of the more reaction they got, they're crying. But you crying does not make sense, because you are an adult. You are, unless you're something major thing happened, you want to cry with her, cry. I'm not saying that. But little things, whenever she's crying, comfort her as an adult, either father or mother. Mother is the best for the girl. For the boys, mother or father, anyone is fine, or any one of the parent is fine, no matter what gender the kid is. And then once you console them, comfort them, let them know that how much you love them and you're always there and you support them. And if you don't agree on the subject, on the college or something they want to do, you think that's a stupidity, but don't tell them they're doing stupidity. They're doing stupid things. Don't say on their face, don't shout at them, don't yell at them. Those are all no, friends. They will do opposite to what you want if at all you yell at them. They will not agree, they will not listen to you, okay? So that's a number one thing. No. The third point is whenever you wanted something, for example, they are not interested to do, but you wanted them to do. For example, going to a golf or going to music competition, they're not interested to go, but you how do you approach that? How do you make them yes? First you go hold their hand and say, you talk general things, you massage their hand and say I love you, and then say, can you do me a favor for me please? Then they say, oh yeah, what do you want, mommy? Then you tell nicely that I really want to go to this competition with you. I want to see you playing. So, do you mind? Shall we go to that? Always combine with her to you. Don't say you go to the competition, you should win. No. So you do together. So that will really help them to do right job. So if you have any questions, I know what I could think of on the cry or ages I said, but if you are facing, you know better. So you ask me questions, I can answer even better, okay? So raise your hands already. Oh, wow, Srinivas. Okay, unmute. Srinivas. Srinivas, you unmute this. Srinivas? Ravindra Master, unmute.
Hello, Ani Master.
Yeah.
Have a question. I have two daughters, 12-year-old and a 6-year-old. So my 12-year-old is almost like 13-year-old. My 6-year-old is almost 7-year-old. So they have 6 years difference. But my girl, I don't know if it is a combination of her age and her personality. She's becoming very less tolerant nowadays. And my 6-year-old, my youngest one, has the tendency of moving her hands and legs wherever she is. And today I have an incident. They are eating on the dining table, and my 7-year-old accidentally moved her legs, and it touched my elder daughter, and she got very upset. Like, she was very angry. It's not even she's upset, she's very angry, and immediately she started throwing her hand at her, and it was, my 7-year-old was hurt physically and also like emotionally. She was crying, Akka, I did not hurt you, I did not do anything to you, why are you hitting like that? So like these incidents are becoming very, very common. Like this 13-year-old, she's becoming very impatient when she's with the little one. So how do I handle these kind of situations?
So, how do you handle means you need to talk to that child. First of all, is there any earthbound souls in your house, you think? Because generally that is the reason most of the times the kids fight without any reason.
I have been asking for the dream, but I'm not getting a dream these days.
So do you know anybody who passed away in families like last some years?
Yes.
Suddenly or just normal?
Suddenly, unexpectedly.
Okay, younger? Are they young?
So on my husband's family side, yes, there was a.
I know. Are
like
they young or I didn't ask
they are
relation?
they are young. 26-year-old.
Okay. You asked particularly that question. Are you on the earth or did you went back to Soul City? Master, show me that person name, first name, last name. Tell the person name and ask directly that question and sleep tonight.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to sit whenever you're sitting in the meditation. Invite, or is there that If you are an Earthborn soul, I'm inviting you to sit with me and do the Anapanasati, or anyone, any Earthborn souls in my house, if they are there. I am inviting to do the Anapanasati. I want you guys to go back to your soul city so that you can take the birth. I'm here to help you, to send you back to your soul city. And I'm calling the masters to take you whichever city you belong to. So do not be afraid of it. Just go so that you can get the birth, and you can nicely take whichever family you want. You can come back to the same family if you want, or you can go to you can make your own soul plan. And I am asking the masters, and I will also request to get a good life for you. And I'm inviting the masters. So tell the masters, whenever they are ready to go, means when their energies increases with this Anapanasati, with the meditation, guide them to focus on their breathing. Just to close your eyes and focus on the breathing. So they'll do that, and then tell them to do until the masters comes and take, whether it's 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, tell them to sit down. Because they are in the soul, they don't need water or food. Tell them very clearly, you don't need water or food. You are in the soul, nothing will happen to you. Don't be afraid. I call the masters, they'll come and take you, but go with them. Go with them, they'll take you towards the light, to the soul city you belong to. Once you go there, then you can always take a birth with the body and mind and the soul. So you'll be very happy with that. So guide them for 3 days like that. Tell them every day, every minute, whenever you can. And then 3rd day, ask the masters come and take them. Do that 3 days. You can do it by yourself because you are at your home, so it will easily happen and you can see the results. Once you send it, because this one something looks like it's not. Generally kids, they don't be that cranky. They're that cranky for every time it's happening continuously. That means there is Earthborn soul in your house, because we did that recently in the Dallas event. Whoever attended, when the kid are extremely cranky, that's what we did, and they're doing fine. Even the sister is so cute, 2-year-old, same thing, 2-year and 6-year-old, and now they both are playing so well, and they both are happy with each other. There was nothing, and also you do need to talk to the soul talk. Do the soul talk with both the children. To play with each other, and you both are sister and brother, enjoy with each other company. Mommy will be happy if you do that, and you took the birth to be to be happy with all of us, has to be happy. So tell them each day to first send the 3 days. Don't do anything else. Once you send it after 3 days, then you start doing the soul talk with both the girl and the boy. And also whenever you sit, you talk to the boy. Boy is the one giving the trouble, right, to the girl?
The elder one, both of them
The
are
older
girls.
one is giving trouble. So you talk soul talk on the older one, and also do the talk with the older one. She might be feeling even a sibling rivalry, like she's feeling always you're giving the boy your energy. Now you're not spending any time with her. So those feelings, if they have inside, they don't express that, and they won't be happy with the brother. So they show that anger on the brother, not on you. So you need to spend time, go for a walk with her and spend a little time and ask her what she wants to eat. So cook what she wants, do all those, give extra time for her. Then you will slowly see she'll be normal with the brother. Out of these 3, do all the 3 one by one, and they work. There's no question not working. Okay?
Thank you, Anya Master. Thank you for the detailed steps.
Yeah. And if you have a question, you can always ask me.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. Ajay garu, you can unmute. Ajay, you can unmute. Ajay? Yeah. Ajay.
Today is starting to end. Can you hear me, Master?
We can't hear you.
How about now?
Ajay, we can't hear you.
It's madam, how it is now?
Better. But
Okay.
still some
So,
sounds are coming.
Okay. Actually, from starting to end the meditation when I'm doing, I can feel a lot of vibration on the
Okay.
body, and other than that, I can see the lot of good sandalwood smell and different smells. I can see that it's surrounding to me. This is the first time I can see that, madam.
Your
Yes.
masters are with you. Your Sai Baba, whoever masters you're trusting, they're with you. That's why you're getting those smells.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
that's a sign of masters with you.
I thought of sharing with you on that. Thank you.
You saw the Baba in other day, and today you're
Yes.
feeling the smells. That's exactly what it is.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Nilima Master. Yeah, go ahead. Nilima, go ahead. We can't hear you anything. Did you unmute it?
So now can you hear me? Because I did take the headphones off.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you are saying are really right, like regarding kids. And it is really hard sometimes to handle them. We need a lot of patience and I'm trying to, after meditation, I feel a lot of difference. Trying to convince my kids in this slowly patience and trying to talk to them. Before meditation, it is really hard to convince them, but nowadays I'm getting a lot of better in that. I'm so happy for that. I just want to share that to you. No questions, but any.
Beautiful. And also share with us what are the tricks you're using now, how they're calming down. That will help everyone. We will also get
Just,
more knowledge.
yeah, just talking to them the way you say, I just talk to them. If it is not right, I have a 12-year-old and yesterday she's throwing fits at me without no reason because she's mad and upset for not getting the things she want or because of the traffic, which is not in my hands, right? So, like I said, like she's tired and you should not throw fits at mom. It is not the right way. And I got you lunch, whatever you like, and you should be nice to me and polite to me. And you should make, when I talk to others, they don't like it. When I go to the store, I said that, like, you know what, mom has to talk to people, right? She has the right to talk and she's not right talking anything wrong. So don't feel bad for that and let me talk to them and be nice to mom first. Be respect mom. That the way I talk to my 12-year-old. And when my 17.
Make her do the 12 minutes of meditation every day. And tell her you'll get the patience. You won't lose the control of the patience and you'll be nice to all, including the mommy and dad. That's the first thing you should respect. You're not able to do and you're not able to control your emotions. That means the meditation will help you. I know you want to control, but you're not able to do that. But this will help you, honey. Let's do it. Do 5 minutes a day and make her sit minutes in the morning, 6 minutes in the night. That's enough. Being she's
Okay,
12.
I
7,
will tell her.
if you can do that. And if she does not want to close her eyes, put a lamp in front of her, diya, the ghee. Let her. What I did with one of the meditator daughter is she didn't want it to close her eyes. She said she's afraid. So what I did is I told the parents to put a lamp in front of them, and before when she's coming down for the dinner, so they both ready in front of the diya. So
Okay.
she's 18, she's 16-year-old, I think. So the minute, because they explained her and when I explained her to her that just look into the lamp and do whatever your age, like 16 minutes. So what the parents are doing, they keep everything ready. They already sit in that position. So she comes and sits with them and she does every day like that 15 to 20 minutes. So, and then they're having dinner. So they see huge
Okay.
difference. So you do the same thing.
Yeah, I have to do with my 2 daughters, I think.
Open eye meditation is the best for the kids, younger kids. They would
Oh,
like
okay.
to observe the way it's that light, the diya will slowly, move this side, that side, and inside there is another color you see. It's like a bubble. It's like a bubble. There's no color to it in the center one. So ask her to catch that, ask her to see that and colors, and it's mesmerizing the more you see. So tell her to do that and blink. And that is the best way of making them to do. That will help them focus too. Tell her you can focus better, you can study better. It'll be wonderful, Nana. I'm telling you as a mother. So you convince her. She'll get convinced. So ask her to do it. Yeah.
I will do that. And what about the 17-year-old? Should I do the same with, because 17 is not ready to go to college, worried, too much worries, too much stress, and too much thinking.
She does that, it will release all that. You'll be like a bird flying without any stress.
Okay. I will tell them, because
you will handle everything without the stress. This is the easiest way. And some of the people whom I know, they did it, and the kids are super happy. Even if you want to talk to them, I have the phone numbers. Let me know. I'll give you those numbers.
Sure,
and the girls.
I will tell.
And we also have this young adult. There is a group. You should join that.
Yeah, I will tell them. I was asking them, but
your daughter should join, not you.
Yeah, but I told them 1,000 times, like, can you come? You can't. You want to come to meditation? They said no. So I don't want to force, but I want to tell them.
Never use the meditation word, madam. Did I ever use meditation? I don't use the meditation word. That will make them away. Any new person, don't use the word meditation.
Okay.
Tell them to close their eyes and sit down. That's it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Or see the diya. So that's all. That will increase your focus. That will do this. That will help you, your study. That will calm you down. I didn't use the meditation word if you really focus me. Never use word meditation with your friends also. I'm doing meditation. Don't tell them that. I just close my eyes and sit down. That makes me calmer and happier. That's it. Simple.
Okay. That's good. Good to know.
That scares everybody out, and people say, oh, I get big thoughts, I can sit. I mean, you're not a rishi to stop the thoughts when you sit. But they don't realize, and we can't explain that. You rather say, just close your eyes and sit down. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why it's good to ask questions. And good thing you're asking. You will transform faster. And also I'll send you, I'll put in the thing. Ask them to join in this. This is no adults in this, all the younger kids. And we are going to, the other younger kids are going to help them. This is not a meditation group. Other younger kids will help them to achieve the goals and give them more strength, more happiness. And also how to apply, how to do things. They will help with each other, everything. Even my husband is there in that, who is a physician. He'll also help them how to apply, how to do things. If you want to do medicine, how to get good scores in MCAT, all the tricks he can give.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
so put on that. You make your kids to join. Tell her I'm not allowed to join. This is only younger kids for mentoring. This is not a meditation group. Okay, so they'll join. This is only for mentoring. We are talking about the drugs out there nowadays, this Mentalin or something that is actually by inhaling, kids are dying. So all those things they need to know. So all those things we are going to teach in that group. They're keeping $20 bill in the colleges, and they're making them, they're actually, the blood is coming from the nose and immediately they're dying. So the heart stops. So we heard so many deaths recently. So those are not suicides, friends. Those are actually done by China is supplying that to Cuba, and from Cuba it's entering into the US to do this to the younger kids. So the families will collapse. That's what they want to do in America. So the kids who are going to college, those are the kids are getting affected. iPhone, you can unmute. iPhone. Which Babu?
Yeah, ma'am. I have a question, ma'am. General. Some kids don't like the whatever they have. I mean, if they have a toy, they don't like the toy. I mean, I ask for other kids' toy. What is the scenario for them? Like why they behave like that?
So are they somebody else's house, or are they in your house and seeing somebody else's toy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking for my cousin. He
No.
don't like whatever he has. I mean, he throws whatever he has and he asks for the other kids.
Yeah, I heard this when there was an Earthborn soul in one of the master house. He was doing that with his sister, but once we send the Earthborn soul, he's playing with his own toy. He's fine.
Okay.
So that ask them to do the soul talk, number one, and if there is Earthborn soul, they should do that meditation and send them back. If they're not meditators, they don't believe, then they should do the soul talk. If they don't believe the soul talk, then they should talk to the boy. This is your, when you buy a toy, what we used to do when my kids were younger, when we buy a toy, we used to introduce them. This is your toy. You play with this toy. This is mommy's laptop. This is mommy's cell phone that belongs to her. This belongs to you. You can play whenever you want. So you introduce that toy to them when they are very young. I don't know how old is this boy. How old is he?
I mean, 12.
12-year-old?
Yep.
You're talking about 12-year-old doing
Yeah,
this?
I mean, he's 7. He's 7 and other is 12.
So who is fighting, who wants
7-year-old?
7-year-old?
Yes.
Then why you say 12? You should say 7. 7-year-old means he's older. That means he has a little bit sibling rivalry. Either mom is too much spending time with the 12-year-old than the 7-year-old. There is something dynamics going on in the house. If I talk to the mother, I can fix that. I can say where the fault is, but something mother is doing wrong or father is doing wrong. Maybe he's ailing at 7-year-old, not the 12-year-old. So he has some kind of a unhappiness inside on the parents, but he's showing on the daughter, on the other kid. Make sense? They always show in a different way because they cannot express because they are afraid or because whatever is the reason. Even we show different way. When the husband shouts at the wife, wife goes and shows on the kids, right? Same thing kids do because that's what we are teaching them. We never teach them directly communication with us. If you teach them communication with us, if we communicate with them, they'll communicate with us. My kids always come to me directly and say that, Mommy, I feel this today. Is this true? Are you doing this way? Are you spending more time? Generally I don't. They don't come and ask me, but if they need to, they will come and ask me. I never show. Always you have to talk to them in such a way that, that to both the kids, you have to say separately that you love them the most and hug them every day when they are back from the school or when they are, tell them that it feels so happy and relaxed when I hug you. Do you feel the same way? They say yes, right there. Right there, they're so happy, they're so relaxed. Relax them and also ask them what they want to eat and include them in the kitchen. Let them make what they want to make or what they want to eat. All these are little things helps you. They won't be cranky. They don't ask for the, whatever brother or sister toy. They'll play with their own toy. They're happier. They're not happy from inside. That's what. It's nothing to do with the toy. It's something to do inside that we need to fix inside them. We need to talk to them. We need to show the affection and love. Make sense? Ask her to call one of our mentor, either Sreelakhmi Madam or someone, so they can help them. Are you? Why it's muted? Yeah, Babu Master. You got the answer?
Okay, Master. I'll do. Thank you, Master.
Okay. You ask, always ask them to talk, then we make them realize. Then they can go further.
Okay.
Sri Nalini, you can unmute. Yeah. Chappanamma. We can't hear you.
Master.
Chappan. Ippudu vinbarthu.
Actually, I just want to add one point, Master. Yesterday, when my daughter came from the college, she was upset and she was dull, moody. So she was not talking to me as well. So I went and sit by her. I just kept silent. After a few minutes, it's 5 to 10 minutes. I was afraid of talking to her first of all. So I was like, okay, I've done something wrong. Because of that, I got this. So because of that, I was afraid to talk to her. So I was doing the same
So
inside
you did
myself.
something in one of the life. Say like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we think you did something to her.
No,
You
not
were
like that. Yeah.
apologizing the universe because some karma is coming through her. But these are little things. It's not a big deal, but you can always say sorry to the
Okay.
daughter, to the universe, and you can go hold her hand and give a nice hug and kiss and say, I'm so relaxed, Amma, now. Otherwise, I was not, comfortable. Now I'm so relaxed by hugging you. Oh, thank you for the hug. Right then and there, she'll be happy. She'll be
Yeah.
released of that because you're releasing her and you're telling her she is releasing you. Actually, it happens both ways.
Yes, Master. Actually, when I doing the same for 5 minutes, she came and slept on my lap, and she was like, "Amma, I was
Upset.
tired or upset because of I don't want to be in the college and not in the hostel. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to be in home. I don't want to be with anyone. So it's okay. If you want to isolate by yourself, you can do. It's not wrong thing. You can spend your time. You will draw beautifully. You can draw. You isolate yourself and draw something. Whatever you want to do, you can do. It's your
Good job.
I just talked to him, talked to her in this way. She after 15 minutes or half an hour, she was good. Before that, she used to shout, even in the phone call also. If the brother calls me, I was dealing with him. I'm very sorry, but I don't want to do that. But I was like that. But after
Ask
we
her to do
both talked,
meditation, madam. Ask her to do
she's
either
not
do
doing,
and Diya.
Master.
No, Diya meditation you do. Don't use the word meditation. Just say
I
with
just
me,
talk.
watch Diya. It is so beautiful. And she can even watch her drawings too. Anything you watch one thing, right? Diya is the best because it moves. They will like it.
Yes, Master. Thank you. I just thought of, while you explaining, I just thought of her to start with the both of the kids.
Don't use the word meditation. Just say
Okay.
watching to this. You can focus better and you will get a lot of relaxation by yourself and you'll be very calm because she is going through that anger issue. So she'll be calm.
Yeah.
Say that, you'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, she is cool. She's not healing her brother. From 2 days, I'm seeing it's nice, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for the knowledge.
Good. Excellent. Asha Master, you want to say something? I know today is the children thing. You didn't raise your hand today.
So the meditation was very good, Master. Even this question and answers, it's very and very specific. Everybody, I'm enjoying this. First I thought, oh, it's about children, I'll feel sad, and I left the Zoom. But then I thought, oh, you know what, I can learn something. So
Exactly.
I joined, and all the questions all the people are asking is very specific, and it is you're giving such wonderful answers, and you're telling them with experience. This is a great way. It'll even if they are not willing to, if the children are not willing to listen to them, you are giving them different approaches, different ideas, different perspectives. So they are open to hearing your perspective. So this is very beautiful. I think they are willing to go and apply that and get back to you with the result of what has happened. So this this is a very beautiful counseling. I am learning a lot from you, Master.
Actually,
And the
I see
meditation,
so many good results. That's why it's encouraging me a lot to do this because I have so many moms came and said they're no longer eating the children or yelling at them, or they are no longer, showing any kind of anger. Now they are nicely talking. They're showing so much love and patience. So kids became more loving, and they are asking, it seems, "Mommy, you're no longer yelling at us, no longer hitting." Some parents in India, they show that even their anger, they show on the kids, right? So they're coming and telling them. It is so beautiful, when they text me, that makes my day. One
Yeah, and
parent,
yeah, Master, I was thinking that our culture is very competitive. It is imprinted in our DNA, like the competitiveness. Wherever we go, we want to compete, and then that raises our expectation not only for ourselves but for our children, because we would really want them to, build their career, make us proud, and this high expectation makes us, sad when we don't get what we expect. That's the reason for conflict,
even
I think.
kids go into depression, Master, because we put a label that she's not successful. Even though she's happy in her life, that's not what they see. They see the money, they see what she's making, what she studied. That's all called success, which is a wrong
Yeah.
label they did, the society.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Right about that. Yeah, it's labeling is very important. I think
Mhm.
you're helping them to label differently, so that
Yeah.
they have more patience. And with this meditation, they are learning patience, and they are learning more about themselves, which is
Yes.
giving them another chance at life, at parenting, and also just to learn so much and apply it, because
Mhm.
they nobody applies it. We all do whatever parents did. We all just follow, and follow the herd and just do whatever people have done. But this is giving them totally new path to
Yes.
parenting,
We
so
need
it's
to
very
see the
beautiful.
it's a side of the expectations. We should never see from the parent side. We should always see kids' side. If they're doing something wrong, that means something is bothering them. Something is, deep inside is they're hurtful. So they're showing something, some other way. So we need to find out that what is going wrong in their house. So
Yeah, that is true. And
Mhm.
also, if you give next time when you give this thing, if you give a talk about Indian parenting and what you learned and how you change that in your life, so that will give them more idea about, oh, okay, we were also doing that. Okay, Annie Master is doing it differently. Let's do this and see. That's what it will be like a homework for them, and then they can come
Yeah.
back and tell you, okay, we did this is what is the result. So that will be really beautiful, I think.
Yeah, and
So thank
also on Saturday, Vinod is going to talk on the younger children. Like actually, he's doing with the younger kids, and also he can do with ours too on Sunday or some other day. That how the fentanyl is killing the kids. That's what it is killing. It's even even smelling it, people are dying. So that's what right now going on in the colleges. Many
Yeah, I
kids
think
die.
you should specifically advertise, if everybody can put the flyer, if you can send the flyer like a week earlier, and everybody can put in the grocery stores or temple, then it'll give them it'll help them to invite their friends, or the kids range above 12 or 13, because so many parents don't know that who their kids are hanging
Yeah.
out with, because everybody is in a busy lifestyle, so they don't even know what the kid is doing. So
Does not know either. We need to educate the kids what they're not supposed to touch, what they're not supposed to take, and what they can take. That's
yeah,
important.
and
That's what my husband
yeah,
is saying. They legalized this weird thing, but they don't know they're mixing in that this phenolene, and then they're killing the kids. That's what their motivation is. They want, if they kill the younger kids, it's a future is gone, and the parents are depressed, and America is gone. That's what
yeah,
they're
so,
they're attacking through bombs. They're attacking through this.
yeah, so that is very beautiful, Master, that Vinod Master is doing that. I can also post flyers in the temple and because this is not talked about. And if parents can attend with kids, it's such a good education. And the kids and both parents can go, whatever you have told on Vinod Master has to, they can go and spread the word. And then you can have another session. I think if every week on certain day, if you just be specific on that day, this time, every week, if you put the barcode and they can just, go and sign up, and, you can send a reminder notification, and then people can come on the Zoom. It will be very helpful, I think. This is kind of, great service that we know the Master and you are doing. It's beautiful, Master.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and I think, it will be, great. And I think if I can, and that's what I'm thinking, I'll put it in temples and all the grocery stores, so that they can get the flyer, and people can, tell others, whoever are, having the
వాళ్ళు
kids.
ఒకటి ఆర్టికల్ పంపించిన కదా అదంతా
So Vinod sir, say hi. Asha Master.
Hi, Master. Nice
హలో
to.
హౌ ఆర్ యు
Yeah. Good, Master. How are you?
good so yeah, I think I sent something in the mail today. It's the
No,
same
no,
group?
in the group, yeah. In the groups he put about the fentanyl. That article he put already on that for the
Oh, okay.
awareness. Yeah, you talked
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little about that. You can
So
say
I was
little.
wondering whether you are going to do this every week on a certain day, because I'll ask my friend and her son, um, to attend
We can
this,
pick
because
like every alternate Saturdays.
Mhm.
And how late we can do, like 8, 9?
So like 6:30 or 7 would be good. I can
Okay.
ask them to
On
attend.
Saturday
Yeah.
this year, you can do early.
Yeah, we can do like 7 on
Your time
yeah,
7
it
means
will be like
California's time is different, Master. 4, I think.
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
California time 6:30, you mean?
No, I mean, earlier is the better. Earlier the better. 4 or 5 is
Right.
also good. California time. Yeah, yours will be 7 or 8,
So
right? Yeah.
I think I was talking to Krishna Master. He was saying, like, the kids usually on weekends, they get up late and they're available
Yes.
late afternoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
o'clock is good. 4
Yeah.
or 7.
4 o'clock is good.
Yeah, 4 California time, 7 Eastern
7
Standard
no.
Time.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Yeah. I'm going to invite few kids, so that they can also attend with others,
Yeah.
so that they can talk about what their parents, why do they have stress and this pressure?
Right. There's so much going on right now. So combination of, academic pressures, we are all like first generation trying to figure out, raise our children. And same time, we wanted to hear from their side, where we should be just, not to put any additional pressure than whatever they already have enough pressure of going through their teenage school and stuff. And top of that, now there is a mess about schools and colleges flooded with all the stimulants, all the the more like a opioid epidemic, there's so much in the news. And in the last 3 months, 6 months, the national advisory about 2024, the drug crisis, and literally before it used to be a recreational thing. Now it's almost like the big foreign hand in exposing and destroying America internally, with all the exposing them to fentanyl, opioids, and marijuana and everything like that. So, it's like there's even I'm trying to read some books, understand some articles and stuff. There is unfortunately some disasters happening everywhere in US and India. So I think we have to protect our kids. That's the most important part of the go. And most of the age group we are in is like our kids are either just married or into schools or into colleges. So we want to invite them, and also the parents can join. I think we can, it's more like a group discussion instead of lecturing. We wanted to hear from different people what is there on their mind. And probably it will take 3 to 6 months by the time people start opening up and discussing about various issues.
Oh, that's a great idea. If it's a group discussion,
Yeah.
that can be put on YouTube also,
Right.
so that people can watch and people can ask questions. I think,
Right.
yeah, that will be really helpful for best. Yeah, also for parents and kids. Because addiction, like it is, that's what I heard. My friend is dealing with her son who's addicted, and though the therapist recommended what is that called as when they go to rehab.
Right.
So yeah, he escaped from there in the middle of the night with another kid. And so it's like, it's such a challenge, I think. She's afraid, as a mother, she's afraid that, oh, if she puts pressure for him to quit, maybe, he will do something else. So that
Right.
fear is also there. That, then he'll come and say, oh, we don't want to live here in Los Angeles anymore. I don't like it because, the school kicked him out. So, he's trying to go to another school. So, but then he doesn't want to leave the school because he doesn't want to lose his friends. So
Right.
lot of challenges is there. Even for him to quit, there is no support, from the friends. He made friends only with people who are into drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
how that's what I was thinking. For us it is easy to tell them, but as a parent, she is going through this challenge, and how can anybody help? Therapist is become she says therapist has become his good friend. He says, oh, he's my buddy, I like him. But then he cannot help too, because how does he help this kid ask him to quit? And every day he asks money for food, and when she gives him, he uses it for drugs. So
Yeah, I think if you, this type of individual cases, depending on it's a very complex. Unfortunately, we are getting into this discussion was not there 20 years ago, 30 years ago. This is actually hitting. Actually, this is rampant. Actually, I thought this was very sporadic. It is in India now. It is in big cities, Madras, Hyderabad, everywhere there. And now, US usually a pretty controlled environment, we thought. And suddenly the high schools and colleges have become a source. And there is more like, I think American system is well organized system. There is some external sources wants to destroy America. So they cannot beat, right? They don't have military equipment, anything. They're coming through the backyard. So that's what the 2024 article today I forwarded. And there also, I think even government doesn't know how to handle this. This has to come from discussions around the dining table when the kids are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if they're 15, 16, 17, and they're already going through crisis, maybe we should make a small group, and we should put kids who recovered already.
Yeah.
And so 1 or 2 kids we should identify who recovered. They can tell over the Zoom, hey, whatever the name is, say, you know what, I went through the worse than this. That's almost literally potentially dying from it within 1 year, 2 years, 3 years without enjoying the life. It's not worth it. It's not worth for the kid, not worth for the family. It destroys everybody. You need to come out of this. I'll help you. And whenever we will call Zoom call every 3 days, 5 days, 30-minute sessions, they'll tell what are the do's and don'ts. And the kid should be probably, maybe, 2-3 months to take a vacation, go to some place in India, with parents taking off from their work. You probably should quit the job for 6 months, a year, and it's a disaster right now. Randomly, families are losing the kids, and sometimes if the kids don't recover, it is almost, for the parents, it's nightmare. There is no sleep, and that's what we didn't come to America for that, right? So we came for a big purpose, and suddenly we are losing the focus and losing the control. I don't think it's too late, but it's time for all of us to come forward and come with some ideas. I think some of our friends are putting a foundation too, so that there will be unlimited resources of money. That part we are also working on it. So if if somebody needs like a few $1,000s to rescue from them and put as additional resources on the table, we have the foundation is also getting formed in. So there's a lot happening. So this is the, other than my medicine, I wanted to spend time with the more like a teenagers and families to get our kids organized better than what they are now.
Oh, that is really beautiful, Master. I'm going to ask my friend if she wants to attend. So I'm going to introduce her.
If that type of cases should be one-on-one.
Yeah,
so if you are on the group, maybe just we can brainstorm, just the parents, and if somebody has experience with these cases, just brainstorm first before the kid gets onto the platform. And then you need to have a clean, because you don't want to confuse the kids. And especially there is a therapist there, and this is a very sensitive issue. Kids are prone for hurting themselves. Extremely sensitive issue, right? They don't want anybody to know what.
They also need to talk to the parents who lost the kid with this. That's also a good idea, because they know the long time who lost because of this reason. So those also.
Some of the parents who lost their kids, they will probably come out and give some of the do's and down the road. So so there is so much trauma already happened. I think our goal is to minimize the trauma. I don't think we can eliminate it, but let's do Sugar. So we can do like a one-on-one with the parents as a smaller group. It doesn't need to be on Saturday. It could be some other days, like evening. And Saturday will be like more like a group lesson for the kids.
So parents different and kids different. If you do, it is good. I think.
So we can do the not tomorrow, the following Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, Master. I will post the flyers. That's what 1 week heads up is good, because then everybody
it's
can
a Zoom. It will be like usually 45 minutes to an hour.
Generally, you talk 20 minutes and then
so usually 7 to 8 on following Saturday would be good.
That is good. That
Thank
is very, very nice, Master. Thank you for so much service. And
no problem. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, Master, once we set the date, we will post in all the places.
And then we can request everybody, all our masters who are attending, to put it on the grocery store or anywhere, billboards, anywhere. So
especially kids who are 12, 13, 14, 15, those should be educated very well, so that they don't touch in the future.
So they can talk, and whoever have if we identify 1 or 2 kids who are cured and totally healed, so they can give tips on how they recovered.
That's important.
So then the parents also will get idea, and the other kids will also get idea if they talk. Master. If Vinod Master and you can talk to the kid, so we'll identify the kids who have recovered, and we'll see how we can put this thing together. Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, friends, see you tomorrow. And that's so nice. Everybody had so much patience and, did the nice meditation and also listened the whole thing and then asked the questions, took the wisdom. Great. Okay, see you guys tomorrow at the same time.